It's a date with the BC Lions this weekend, the first of a home-and-home series that could go a long way in determining home field advantage for the playoffs. The 8 and 4 Stamps are currently trailing BC in the standings, but a win would vault them into second place.
Step one is defending our place, though. We really let them get one the last time we played, here about a month ago, and we got to return that favor. And it's going to take an entire 4 quarters of football. I know, lately it maybe hasn't gone the way they've wanted, but they're still a great defense. That's statistically up there in the top of the league. So those guys are still the same guys, and we're going to have to play really good football.
Yeah, every game's important, but obviously when you have a chance to position yourself in the standings, it becomes that much more important. BC's a great team, great defense. We're looking forward to the challenge. Yeah, obviously they've had some changes on the offensive side of the ball, but we're focused as O-linemen, we're focused on the defense, and that defense has been playing consistent all year. So the challenge for us hasn't changed, but the challenge is still out there.
We expect a group that's, really fired up to come up in here and, upset the fans of our stadium and really I expect them to try to put a beating on us, as we'll do the same to try to put a beating on them. We approach every game like it's our last game. We're going to approach it just like any other game. We're looking to come out, execute, be our best selves, and improve more than we did last week.
The last time Calgary and BC met, the Stamps lost 41-40 in a thriller at McMahon Stadium. The Lions have since lost their star quarterback Nathan Rourke to injury, dropped 2 of 3 games, and recently acquired Vernon Adams Jr. in a trade with the Alouettes. The veteran quarterback will get his first start with his new team Saturday.
One thing with Vernon is when he's fresh, when his body's fresh, he's really slippery. He can get out of a lot of jams, and he can extend plays and make life miserable on opponents. Sometimes when you get game after game, your body gets beat down, you're not quite as fresh. Maybe that part of your game isn't quite as good. But I know he'll be fresh. I know he'll be hungry. He's played us. We just have to make sure we cover the receivers first and foremost, stay in coverage, and then if he does get out and make a play, so be it, on to the next play.
As for the Stamps lineup, it's the first time this season the team will start the same secondary in back-to-back games. Also, the O-line will get a boost from the return of center Sean McEwen, who was put on the 6-game injured list in July with a sprained ankle.
Just unbelievably excited to be back. But yeah, it's been a challenge for sure. New experience for me. Definitely had me empathize more with people who have gone through tough injuries, and I can kind of see it from their perspective now. But yeah, it's a new experience and it's been challenging. The hardest part's just been not being able to be out there and help my teammates, especially these last couple of weeks when I felt like I've been pretty healthy, but unfortunately unable to play. So I feel like I could be out there and helping, but now that I actually get to do that, it's just unbelievable.
Big addition, yeah. Bryce did a nice job, but there's a reason Sean, he's probably our top paid guy. He's our guy that is a leader. He's been in the league a long time. He's been in these situations with multiple games. So I think the communication, the leadership, and the play are all things that we will expect to have a good production from.
The return of McEwen should open up things even more for Kadeem Carey, who currently leads the league in yards per game and is 1 rushing touchdown away from a career high of 8. Jake Maier has been under center for Calgary for the past 3.5 games, completing 75 of 98 passes for 975 yards and putting up 6 touchdowns and 2 interceptions during that stretch. The Stamps and Lions tilt will feature the 2 highest scoring teams in the CFL. BC leads the way with 31.7 points per game, while Calgary is right behind them with 31.6. And on this day of the Dino, 7 members of the Stamps are former Dinos, including Jalen Philpott, Richie Sindani, Sean McEwen, Ryan Sevier, Ailey Buka, Nick Statz, and Charlie Moore.